What is up, math superstars? In this edition of Mr. Peterson Presents, I'm bringing to you how to multiply fractions. And so we're going to do this in two parts. The first part is if there is not a mixed number in your equation. So here are the steps here. First step is we're going to go ahead and multiply our numerators here. So numerators are top numbers. So let's go ahead and multiply 2 times 3, and that gives us 6. And our second step is we're going to multiply our denominators. So 3 times 4 is 12. And we have a warning at the bottom. We always simplify our fractions. And so we know we can divide the top and bottom by 6. So that's going to equal 1/2. So here we're given the same equation here, 2/3 times 3/4. And so I want to talk to you about, there's a method that we could try called cross simplifying. So in cross simplifying, this might make at the end simplifying a lot easier for you. And so what we can do is we can look at the numbers across from each other. So let's start with the 3's. And so we know that our greatest common factor for 3 and 3 is 3. And so when we simplify it down, they both equal 1. And let's go ahead and simplify 2 and 4. So we can go ahead and divide by 2. So that's going to equal 1. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. So let's go ahead and rewrite this before we go ahead and multiply our numerators and denominators here. So when we go ahead and rewrite this, we have 1 over 1 times 1/2. And so we can go ahead and now multiply our numerators. So 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 times 2 is 2. And so all we did, the difference from the first slide to now, is that we simplified before we multiplied our numerators and denominators, and we got the same fraction. And of course, you can try either way. My suggestion is to practice this cross simplifying method during class, because it will make the multiplying fractions a lot easier for you. So now let's talk about if there is a mixed number. So our first step is we're going to rename the mixed numbers to improper fractions. And so we have 1/3. So we're going to rewrite 1/3 times, and to create our mixed number here, so we do 2 times 2 plus 1. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5 over 2. And to practice cross simplifying here, we don't have anything that we can simplify. So let's go ahead now to step number 2, which is multiply our numerators. So 1 times 5 is 5. And last but not least, step 3 is multiply the denominators. So 3 times 2 gives us 6. And so now, when we are finished, we have 1/3 times 2.5 gives us 5/6.